This is a short video to show you how to set up and use MapSAR Online, or basically Web AppBuilder for ArcGIS, to set up a GPS import workflow. The first step is we're going to need an Add Data Widget to our map. This is what's going to allow us to add local files such as GPX files to our map. You can accept the defaults for now, but just understand that you'll want to make sure you can allow a file to be added to your Web AppBuilder application. Next, you'll want to add the Situational Awareness widget to your map. Now, this is a very powerful tool. Today, I'm just going to show you how to set it up to save tracks to your map. The key here is you need to click on the Output tab and enable Save. And since I'm going to be working with mostly GPX lines, I'm going to set that up. And here I have an editable polyline or line layer in my web map. And this is just using the MapSAR template. I've already got one in there for routes. And make sure you save your setting. Once this is done, it should be ready to test. Let's go ahead and launch the viewer so we can test it in full screen mode. So to add tracks to my map, the first thing I'll do is click on Add Data, go to the File tab, and if I had it handy, I can drag and drop. Why don't we just do that here? So I've got a folder where all of my GPS tracks go, and we'll just take a look at maybe a recent hike. I'll drag this over to here. And now what that's going to do is that's going to temporarily display a GPX track in my application. This isn't going to save it anywhere, but it's a good chance for me to check it out and make sure it's the right one. And it looks like it defaults to red symbology. So what I'm going to do is select that track, and while it's highlighted, I can click on these three little dots, and these are called feature actions. And I can set that as the location for my analysis. Now, I'm not really concerned with the analysis component of this widget right now. What I want to be able to do is just save to that layer. When I click Save here, it's actually getting saved out to a database where I'm storing all of my routes. So I can come in here and say it was a GPS. The date that I did it was on Saturday here. I don't know the distance, but I can get that from the track. And this is a sample hike. And then I can say that it's been completed. So you can use any editable layer you want for this. This is just coming from the current MapSAR template. And now that's been added to my map. Not just temporarily, but permanently. So if I refresh this, it should now be saved to a layer. And there you can see that green line is my route that's been complete and saved into the database. If I want to double check this, I can go all the way out to that particular layer. And I can check to see that that's been added. So this would be a good way to create a database of your tracks. It could be used on incidents, but I think this is also a valuable tool just for archiving your activity. Let me know if you have any questions, and we'll be in touch soon. Thanks.